Hi, my name is Jake Jacobs, and if you're watching this video, you've made the great decision to join our team. So a little bit of background about myself. I grew up in Long Beach, New York. Next to me in the band was Billy Crystal. If you haven't heard of Billy Crystal, Google When Harry Met Sally, and other Academy Award things, and you'll find out about Billy. And that was my claim to fame for a long time. I graduated Long Beach High School, went to the Wharton School of Finance. I started at 16. I was too young to go to college, so I wound up majoring in pinball and minoring in accounting. I was 20 when I graduated, actually around 20, and I decided I was too young to start work, so I went to the Kellogg Graduate School of Management at Northwestern, and I did much better academically. I then went to KPMG. Back then it was Pete Marwick Mitchell, so Google that one. That will go back to the 18th century sometime, I think. And was there for 20 years. At some point in charge of recruiting, at other point in charge of the West Coast entrepreneurship practice. So anyone that knows me would know that I'm not a political person, and I was able to stay at KPMG for 20 years because of my productivity and not my personality. So ultimately it just wasn't a fit for me anymore, and I ultimately wound up with two guys called Tony Rose and Greg Snyder. Greg and Tony were great guys, but they were missing an ingredient in the firm. They didn't have a marketing person or an audit person. And so I came along, and I think I unleashed all of our potential. And that resulted in our firm growing 10 times since I joined, and only having 2.5 times more people. So that's where we've come from, and here's where we're going. We recognize at Rose, Snyder & Jacobs that our most important asset is our people. You're our most important asset. And so we're developing a comprehensive talent management program to make sure from the time you get here to the time you retire at 75 or 80, you're going to be really happy here. And part of that program comes from something called Entrepreneurship Operating System, EOS. And what that has done for us basically is given us a vision for where we're going to go, how everybody fits into that vision, and how they're accountable for their performance. It also makes sure that you're working in places you want to work in terms of the technical side. So we want to put you in what we call our unique ability, which means in English that you're excited to do it, you're great at doing it, people recognize you for being great at doing it, and we're all happy that you're doing it. So as a firm, we have a 50-50 plan. In 2026, we'll be 50 years old, and we're developing a plan for the next 50 years. And what that incorporates is growth through marketing and through personal performance. So we expect everybody here to be involved in the growth aspect, but you can do that by just being a great client service person. It doesn't mean you have to go out and sell yourself. It doesn't mean you have to go out and make a bunch of contacts, but it does mean you have to be conscious of the fact that in order for us to all have a career here, we all have to contribute to it. So we're looking forward to your coming here. We're looking forward to your starting. We're looking forward to your having a long career at Rose, Snyder & Jacobs. And I look forward to meeting you in person.